But you didn't come all this way to compliment this dress. What's on your mind? Tiana picked up the picture of her daddy in his army uniform that sat on her mom's table. His Distinguished Service Cross for heroism during the Great War lay nearby. Daddy's birthday is coming up. I want to do something that shows people who he was. You honor him and me every day, her mother said, by just being you. I know, Mama, she said, but I want to do something. You remember how Daddy used to give us presents on his birthday? He would insist on making gumbo and inviting everyone over to share. We would eat on the front porch and laugh. He gave to others all his life. He deserves a tribute to him. Yes, your father, James, was a good man. I won't try to talk you out of it. Lord knows you're hot-headed just like him, she said, chuckling. You won't stop until you make it happen. Tiana left her mom's feeling good, but just as unsure about what to do. On her way back to her restaurant, she saw a man and a woman who were asking people for money to buy lunch. Their faces were pale. Their clothes were old and torn. It hurt Tiana that they were hungry. Her daddy had always said a pot of gumbo does more than fill your stomach. It fills your heart with love. I'm Tiana, she said. What are your names? I'm Fleur, the woman said. And this is my husband, Jean. We fell on hard times and could use a little help getting back up. Y'all come on into the palace, Tiana said, and get something to eat. Don't worry about paying. The meal is on me. They looked at each other like they weren't sure she was serious. Then they followed her inside. Their eyes bugged as they took in the arched ceiling and grand chandelier. They stared up at the skylight and gaped at the intricate designs of the wrought iron balconies. They admired the tables covered with linens that looked like lily pads. Make sure Fleur and Jean get whatever they want, Tiana told Naveen, who welcomed everyone as they arrived. She winked at them. Ever since Tiana had opened her restaurant, she'd made sure to look out for people who didn't have as much as she did. If someone wanted to eat, she would accept whatever they could pay and give out food for free to those who couldn't. Tia! Called her best friend Charlotte LeBoeuf as Tiana entered the main dining room. Tia! Didn't you hear me? Sorry, Lottie, she said, giving her a hug. I guess I was lost in my thoughts. I want to do something special to honor Daddy, but I don't know what to do. They sat together at a table. Charlotte stared into space like she was thinking through options. I know, Lottie squealed and took Tiana's hands in hers. A celebration! My father loves those. That would be a great way to honor the memory of your daddy. Let's have a ball and name it after him. While Lottie chattered about silk gowns, dances, and fine china, Tiana thought about Daddy. He had loved bringing people together, but he didn't care about fanciness. He liked simplicity and sincerity more than fuss. Can't you see it, Tia? She said. Tia? Tiana noticed a man peering into the front window of her restaurant. Something about him looked familiar. Where did she know him from? Sorry, Lottie, she said, standing up and heading to the door. I'll be right back. Excuse me, sir, she said once outside. Do I know you? Are you Miss Tiana? He asked. I heard that James's little girl opened a restaurant. I had to come see it for myself. You knew my daddy? She asked with wide eyes. Sure did. Your daddy was something special, he said. I was in the war with him. He would give anyone the shirt off his back and lay down his life to keep others safe. As her eyes brimmed with tears, Tiana smiled. That was her daddy, and she remembered who this was. Mr. Larkin, the friend of her father's she'd seen in so many pictures. Wasn't easy, he said. Just like now, some people only cared about the color of our skin. They didn't see us as heroes. But your daddy stood up for anyone who needed it.